So, you want to be a K-pop idol, right? You've seen your favorite groups on stage, performing their hit songs, interacting with fans, and you think, I can do that. Well, here's what you might think the process looks like. You practice your favorite song, send in an online audition, or maybe fly to Korea for a live audition. If you get selected, you train for a few years, debut, and then release songs, go on world tours, attend fan meets, and live the glamorous idol life. Sounds simple enough, right? Wrong. Becoming a K-pop idol is so much more than just singing, dancing, and making it to the top. It's a journey that requires unimaginable hard work, sacrifice, and determination. There's a reason why only a tiny fraction of those who audition actually make it to debut. If you really want to walk down this path, let's get into what it really takes to become a K-pop idol. The first step to becoming a K-pop idol is getting through the audition process. Every year, tens of thousands of hopefuls from around the world audition for big companies like SM, JYP, YG, and HYBE. Whether you're sending in an online audition video or attending a live audition, the competition is fierce. You're competing not just with people from Korea, but with aspiring idols from the US, Japan, China, and many other countries. Auditioning isn't as simple as just performing your favorite song or dance. You need to make a lasting impression in a short amount of time. That means having vocal, dance, and even rap skills. But that's not enough. You have to stand out. Companies are looking for someone with a unique charm, a star quality that sets you apart from the other thousands of trainees. This can be a daunting process, and you may not succeed the first, second, or even 10th time. So, let's say you've passed the audition. You're officially a trainee. Congratulations. But this is where the real challenge begins. Trainee life is intense, demanding, and often brutal. Many trainees live in dorms provided by their company, away from their families, sometimes for years. Training sessions can last anywhere from 8 to 12 hours a day, with practice sessions for vocals, dancing, rapping, and even acting. You'll be surrounded by other trainees who are just as eager to debut as you are, and the competition continues inside the company. You must constantly improve and show your potential because at any time, the company could drop you if they think you're not progressing fast enough. But even beyond your skills, there's something else that could push you out: money and beauty standards. Wealthy trainees, or those who already fit into Korean beauty standards, often have an advantage. If you don't stand out enough, they could easily replace you. Rich trainees can afford additional training, better nutrition, and sometimes even cosmetic enhancements to match the idol image. And in the cutthroat world of K-pop, that can make all the difference. Let's talk about these Korean beauty standards. They are strict and deeply ingrained in the industry. As an idol, you're expected to maintain a flawless appearance, and that means meeting very specific beauty criteria. First, there's the golden ratio of facial symmetry. The most admired faces are those with perfectly balanced features. This gives a youthful and harmonious look on camera. Next, there are dew eyes, which refer to large, round, wide-set eyes that create an innocent and appealing look. This standard often leads to the use of cosmetic products like circle lenses or even surgery to enlarge the appearance of the eyes. Heart-shaped lips are another important standard. This refers to full, pouty lips with a defined Cupid's bow, which are often considered the ideal in K-pop idols. And of course, there's the skin. Fair, flawless, and porcelain-like skin is prized above all else. Many idols use whitening products, undergo laser treatments, and follow strict skincare routines to maintain that perfect complexion. Darker skin tones, unfortunately, are often looked down upon, which makes it even more difficult for those with naturally darker skin to succeed in this industry. There's also the pressure to maintain a slim, toned body. Idols are often required to fit into the perfect weight, which is usually much lower than the average person. Some companies impose harsh diets to ensure their trainees maintain this standard. And it's not uncommon to hear stories of extreme dieting or even trainees fainting from exhaustion. If you're a foreign trainee, it's even more complicated. While K-pop companies are increasingly looking for international talent, foreign trainees often face additional challenges. For one, there's the language barrier. Even if you're incredibly talented, if you don't speak Korean fluently, it can hold you back. You'll need to learn Korean to communicate with your company, fellow trainees, and fans. This can take years and adds even more stress to the already difficult trainee life. Foreign trainees are also sometimes treated differently. You might feel isolated or like you don't fully belong. The cultural differences can be tough to navigate, and there's often an unspoken pressure to conform to Korean cultural norms. Additionally, foreign trainees may be expected to work harder to prove that they belong in a Korean industry. Some idols have spoken out about feeling excluded or having to endure prejudice and bias during their trainee days. Even if you debut, you might still face challenges as a foreign idol trying to connect with Korean fans and the media. Let's say you finally made it. You've debuted, you're in a K-pop group, and now you're living the idol life. You're releasing songs, performing at concerts, and attending fan meets. But this life isn't as glamorous as it may seem. The schedules are intense, sometimes with little to no sleep between events. Idols often have to maintain a flawless public image, which means dealing with constant scrutiny from the media and fans. You'll also have to handle sasaengs, obsessive fans, scandals, and negative comments online. The pressure to always look and act perfect can take a toll on your mental health. Idols have to maintain their physique, deal with strict diet regimes, and constantly train to stay in top form for performances. It's a constant balancing act between public expectations and personal well-being. So, is becoming a K-pop idol worth it? That's a question only you can answer. It's a path filled with challenges, hardships, and sacrifices. It's a career that requires an immense amount of dedication, perseverance, and mental toughness. But for those who make it, it's also incredibly rewarding. If you truly believe in your dream and are willing to work through the difficulties, then it might just be the right path for you. Watching. I hope this video gave you a better understanding of the journey to becoming a K-pop idol. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what topics you'd like to see next, and good luck on your journey.